Life doesn't always give you what you want when you want it, but it always gives you what you earn. The universe operates on cause and effect, action and consequence. You may not see the results of your actions immediately, but they are taking shape, building up over time, and waiting for the right moment to reveal themselves. You cannot escape the reality that what you put into the world eventually comes back to you. We live in a society obsessed with instant gratification. People want rewards without effort, success without struggle, and justice without patience. But the real world doesn't work like that. Just because you don't see immediate consequences doesn't mean there won't be any. That's the mistake people make. They think they can cut corners, deceive others, manipulate their way to the top, and somehow avoid paying the price. But time is the great equalizer. It may not happen today, tomorrow, or even next year, but eventually the truth comes out. Every action you take sets something in motion. Even if you don't see the results right away, life doesn't always work on your timeline, but it always keeps track. You might think you got away with something, that a mistake or a lie has been forgotten, but the consequences are simply waiting for the right time to appear. Just because the effect isn't immediate doesn't mean it isn't coming. The same applies to the good you do. You might feel like your hard work is going unnoticed, that your honesty and discipline aren't paying off, that others who take shortcuts are moving ahead while you're left behind. But life doesn't reward instant gratification. It rewards consistency, integrity, and patience. The seeds you plant today may take months or even years to grow, but when they do, they will provide lasting results. Some people spend years making reckless choices, convinced they are immune to consequences. But life eventually catches up with them, and when it does, the price is always higher than they expected. Others remain patient, putting in effort with no immediate reward, only to wake up one day and realize everything they worked for has finally come together. You don't escape the consequences of your actions, you only delay them. But if you stay true to the right path, even when it's hard, the rewards will come in ways you never imagined. Justice doesn't always happen on our schedule, but it happens. Life has a way of balancing the scales, even if it takes longer than we expect. People who manipulate, deceive, or take advantage of others might seem to succeed in the short term, but their foundation is built on sand. Eventually, their actions catch up with them. The same goes for those who work hard, stay honest, and push forward with integrity. They may struggle, face setbacks, and wonder if doing the right thing is even worth it. But in the long run, their effort pays off in ways they couldn't have imagined. It's easy to get discouraged when you see people winning through dishonesty while your own progress feels slow. But shortcuts come with hidden costs, and those who cheat the system will eventually pay the price. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but life will demand accountability. On the other hand, those who build their success the right way create something that lasts. Real justice isn't always immediate, but it is certain. The truth always rises to the surface, and people always face the results of their choices. Stay patient, keep working, keep believing in the process. Because in the end, it's not the fastest or the loudest who win, it's those who stay true to the right path, no matter how long it takes. Who you are at your core shapes the life you build. Talent, intelligence, and luck may open doors, but it is character that determines whether those doors stay open. You can cheat your way to success, manipulate your way into opportunities, or take shortcuts to get ahead, but if your foundation is weak, everything you build will eventually collapse. Strength of character is what separates those who rise and stay on top from those who fall the moment adversity strikes. Your habits, discipline, and integrity shape your future more than any external factor. People who are honest, hardworking, and resilient create a destiny they can be proud of. They don't just chase success, they earn it in a way that lasts. On the other hand, those who rely on deception, selfishness, or laziness might seem to be winning for a while, but time reveals everything. Life will test every person, and when that test comes, only those with a solid foundation will stand. It's not enough to want a better future, you have to become the kind of person who deserves it. Character isn't built in a day, it's built in the small choices you make every moment. When you choose discipline over comfort, honesty over convenience, and perseverance over quitting, you are shaping the destiny that will one day define you. Success without character is temporary, but success built on integrity and resilience will last a lifetime. The results you want won't always come when you expect them, but that doesn't mean they aren't coming. Growth takes time, and real success is never instant. Too many people quit because they don't see immediate progress, but the strongest, most successful individuals are the ones who keep pushing forward even when nothing seems to be happening. Just because you can't see the results today doesn't mean the process isn't working. Patience is not about waiting without action. It's about trusting that your hard work will pay off. Every step you take, every sacrifice you make, every disciplined decision is building something greater, even if you don't realize it yet. The problem is that most people give up too soon. They expect rewards on their timeline, and when things don't happen fast enough, they assume they've failed. But the truth is, every major breakthrough, every moment of success comes after a period of persistence. The process is not meant to be easy. It's designed to test you, to strengthen you, to shape you into the person who can handle what's coming. If you rush it, you miss out on the growth that prepares you for success. Trust that your efforts are not wasted. Keep moving forward, even when progress feels invisible, because one day you'll look back and realize that everything was falling into place exactly as it was meant to. Success built on dishonesty, shortcuts, or manipulation never lasts. It might seem like it works at first. People may rise quickly, gain influence, or accumulate wealth through deception. But the foundation is weak, and eventually everything crumbles. True success is not just about reaching the top, it's about staying there with dignity and self-respect. When integrity is missing, success becomes fragile, always at risk of collapse. The world is full of stories of people who seemed unstoppable, only to lose everything because their character couldn't support their achievements. When you chase success without honesty, discipline, or responsibility, you live in constant fear of being exposed. But when you build your success on integrity, you never have to look over your shoulder. You move forward with confidence, knowing that no one can take away what you earned the right way. Integrity is not just about doing the right thing when people are watching. It's about being the kind of person who doesn't compromise their values no matter the situation. The easy road is tempting, but it always leads to regret. The harder road, the one built on honesty and discipline, is the only path to success that lasts. Build something real, something you can be proud of, because in the end, the only success that truly matters is the one that stands the test of time. And this applies to everything: your work, your relationships, your habits. If you are building something real, something meaningful, it will take time. The results won't be instant, but they will be lasting. The effort you put in, the discipline you maintain, the sacrifices you make, they are all forming the foundation of your future. But if you try to cheat that process, if you try to rush ahead without putting in the work, you may rise fast, but you will fall even faster. Look at the people who've built their success on deception. For a while, it may seem like they are winning. They might have money, power, influence. But history shows us that these things don't last when they're not built on a strong foundation. Corrupt businesses collapse. Dishonest leaders are exposed. People who take advantage of others eventually face the weight of their choices. You cannot outrun the consequences of your actions forever. But this isn't just about punishment, it's also about reward. Because if bad actions eventually lead to destruction, then good actions must lead to growth. The kindness you show, the honesty you uphold, the discipline you maintain, these don't go to waste. Even when it feels like no one is noticing, even when you think you are working hard for nothing, life is taking note. The seeds you plant today may take years to grow, but one day you will look around and realize that every single effort, every single sacrifice was building something greater than you could have imagined. That's why patience is essential. You cannot expect instant results. You have to trust the process. The people who achieve real success, the kind that lasts, understand that life rewards those who are consistent, disciplined, and resilient. The ones who keep moving forward, even when there is no immediate payoff. The ones who stay true to their principles, even when no one is watching. So when you feel discouraged, when you wonder if your efforts even matter, remind yourself of this: nothing goes unnoticed. Everything you do is shaping your future, even if you don't see it right now. The people who try to cheat the system will eventually face the reality they've created, and the people who stay true to the right path will reap the rewards of their integrity. You don't have to control the timing. You just have to control your actions. Keep doing the right thing. Keep pushing forward. Because karma may not be immediate, but it is always certain.